back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please click on the subscribe button, and if you're an existing subscriber, please like, share and comment. So today I'll be taking you on my travel vlog from Nigeria to Casablanca, Morocco to Canada. Let's go. If you ever feel...
Hey guys, good morning. It's 2 weeks to my trip, and I've not been entranced actually. I'm actually just starting to do my shoppings, so I'll be going to the market today. I believe that I'll be able to vlog because it's quite a crowded market. I'm going to trade fair at somewhere around Alabama or something. I've not been there before actually, but I'll try to vlog so you can see the things I'll be getting, and let's go.
And yeah, I was warned. My sister warned me not to go to this market, that it was too far and stressful, and the fact that my brother wasn't available to take me, neither was the driver. So I actually did strong bed. I said I was going to go because my friend told me I was going to get things quite cheaper there. And I wanted to get a whole lot of things, and I could actually get everything there. So my plan was, okay, if I could get it cheaper, let me just go there and just get everything. Apparently, a construction was going on. The road was bad. I saw Shaggy Bansa, the short Shaggy Bansa Pro Max, because it was quite difficult. And the fact that I hadn't been there before, I didn't know my way. No, at this point I was thinking of going back, but I'd gone too far to go back. I'm like, let's just go, we wouldn't give up. So there was construction going on, and we had to take some other roads. And I did follow this woman here on this dress. She was going there. She was like, because I asked her for direction. I was like, okay, where do I go to and all of that, what bike am I going to take? Then we still had bike here in Lagos, and I was like, I'm going there, we can just go together. So apparently we got a bike after a whole lot of stress. I tell you, this video would have been longer than this if I had to, put all of it. But luckily we got there. Just that's the entrance right over there. But if you want to go to Yanuba Trade Fair, please dedicate a whole day. Even if you're driving yourself to go, dedicate a whole day. Well, this is the entrance, and I could tell you basically everything you want. So this is like a main source for wholesalers and retailers. So most wholesalers come to this market to get things in bulk, and some retailers that want to get things cheaper, they go there, and individuals that want to get things cheaper too, they also come here. So there's actually a whole lot of things to get from. I had my list already, but then now when you're shopping, you can always see something else that you want. So one of my friends told me one exact place to get my box. I wanted to get 2 boxes, and she was like, don't go and get expensive box outside there. I have somebody that sells box and it's cheaper and it's this. You know how friends can be now. I was like, okay, now let me go. So I already came here earlier, and that's my box behind in the bag, the nylon over there. It was a long market day. I couldn't put everything, but this was me going back. I had to carry my thing on my head. I was thinking my brother was going to be able to come pick me up afterwards, but he was still not done, so I had to find my way back. It was a long day. I wasn't able to get everything that I wanted. The sun was actually beautiful right here. That was what I wanted to capture. So I wasn't able to get everything, and if I was to take that decision again, trust me, I would not go back there again. But it is what it is. I went back home, but that's me.
Hey guys, good morning. It's morning here. It's around 8 a.m. here. And it's been a minute. Yeah, I've kind of been overwhelmed with preparations and all of that. Oh, I didn't say it's 6 days to my trip. Okay, I wanted to say something, but let me swallow it. It's 6 days, and seriously, it doesn't seem like somebody is traveling in 6 days, because I've not packed. My wardrobe is still intact. I mean, properly intact. My room is still intact. See my box. still in the back. And well, as you can see, I have a glam going on. Yeah, by the way, I did my makeup myself. I was supposed to have an like officially my last party in Nigeria. But I don't know how it's doing me this morning. I already have my glam on, I already have my clothes, my jewelry, my accessories, just for me to go and change and go. I don't know, I'm not feeling like it. I don't know yet, I'm not feeling like it. So, in case you do not see anyone my video, just know that your baby girl did not eventually do. I used to eat on my head like that sometimes. But in case anyone my video pops up, just know that I eventually went. But it is what it is.
Okay, I didn't go for the Owambe, so I actually did my hair. I think I went to do my hair like 2 days after that. I think a day or two to my trip. So I had to make my hair. So they were cooking my hair. If I put this on there, my hair was cooking. So I just told her to just make a very nice hair for me. Only if she knew that's why I started. Only if she knew that was the last day she was gonna sing it. But then, okay, this was one day to my trip. I was gonna travel the next day, and I went to the bank to get my PTA. I went to get leaving the bank, I went to my tailor's place to get some clothes. I told you like last minute thing. And this was a day to my trip. That was because of work. Yeah, I was working. I stopped work like probably 2 weeks to the trip. So everything was last minute for me. So after a lot of shoppings that I've done, I still had to do last minute shopping to get more things. Because I heard making hair is expensive in Canada, and trust me, it is expensive. So I got a lot of, crochet, attachments, wigs. No time to be spending almost $300 on my hair. And as I've heard, hey, they said food on flights is not good. So I got some things to just munch on, just in case their food is not good. It's gonna be a long trip, so gotta eat something. So I just got all of that and I went home.
Hey guys, good evening. This is around 8 p.m. and I came to the supermarket to buy something again. We're leaving for the airport in like about 2 or 3 hours. My flight is about 6 a.m. and decided to go to the airport earlier because considering logistics and all of that doesn't make sense. Going from home in the morning or even lodging close to the hotel because I still have to leave for the airport around 2 a.m. So I'll be leaving for the airport from my house around, just to know that, around 11 p.m. 12 p.m. and I'm checking around, let's say 2 a.m. So to get some things, but I couldn't find everything.
I wasn't the one to get my first stuff. Hey, I forgot Chris. My sister was the one that handled to get my first stuff and all of that. So it made doing other things easier for me. It was time to say goodbye. Oh my God, I haven't cried this much in my entire life. This was almost 12 a.m. and I had to say my goodbyes to my dad. Oh my God, I cried. I cried my skull out. I haven't been this far from him in a long time, and I had to say goodbye to one of my sisters too. She didn't want to go up to the airport with me because I was going to be too emotional. I cried my skull out. I was trying so hard to fight it back here. I just couldn't. But I hate goodbyes. I hate saying goodbyes. It hurts to leave family. It hurts to leave people you love. But sometimes it has to happen. Yeah, at the airport, The moment is is here, is now. Been waiting for this moment for over 6 months, and it's happening. It feels so unreal. It feels like it wasn't gonna come, but here it is. At this point, this person want to bounce. He said I was going to pay 8,000. I mean, how much for my food stuff? How many food stuff? Am I going to Canada to go and sell it? That's how my sister changed it too.
We have one bag, and you have
You have
seen
one
everything.
bag contain food. We have 3 bags. Those people that
Yes.
they have 3 bags
Yes.
containing food. Are they going for sale? That is family trip.
I'm fine. I'm still with you. He's saying that there's law covering that. So what do you want us to do, please?
Once you finish food, all these things, declare those.
Eventually, I didn't pay the money he asked us to pay, so I just declared all of the food stuff I had. I had one full bag of food stuff, so I just declared everything in it. So this was probably around 1 a.m. or something. We had to weigh my bags first before we checked in, and yes, it was way over. So I had to drop some things. It pained me. I had to drop some things. And I had to buy bags. Yeah, someone came and said I had to, divide my stuffs. The person told me to do it somehow, some way. I bought bags, and this was somewhere around 2 a.m. Started checking in. They were opening some people's bag and dropping some things. I was trying to there's no shall open my bag, It was as if they didn't see me. They didn't check my bag because they were dropping people's stuffs. I had fish. I had all of that, and I saw my sister. She was tired already. She's been running errands for me, and I had to say my goodbyes. As much as it hurt, it was necessary. My sister was trying so hard to fight it, but I couldn't. She was teasing me, and I cried.
Ọlọ́run tí mo gbẹ́kẹ̀lé kó máa bá ọ lọ ní ààbò Ọlọ́run kó dájú lórí ẹ̀ kó lọ kó máa bá ọ kó ní ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dàbí ayé ò ní paná òkú ẹ̀ kí o lọ láyọ̀ kí o pọ̀ láyọ̀ kí Ọlọ́run àánú kó ṣàánú fún ẹ. Ogun alátakọ́nà kò bá ọ ṣe atẹ́gùn òde ìṣòwò òde máa jẹ màlúfà kó jẹ tirẹ̀ àwọn àbúrò àwọn aláyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà ìrè ní ká máa rí àjọrò ìwé Ọlọ́run tí ń jẹ́ ìlú máa bá ọ lọ ó wà níwájú ẹ̀ ó wà lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ ó máa bá ọ wọlé ó máa bá ọ jáde. Come on, bro, like that, àlàáfíà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò rí.
Shebi, when we were trekking, other airlines were carrying their people to the gates. We had to trek. Anyways, I was exhausted from crying. I had cried like 1,000 bowl of tears. I had cried so hard. I haven't slept in some over 12 hours, if not over 15 hours. This was around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. thereabouts. There was so much delay. The flight was supposed to be for 6:45. As at this time, which was almost 6:30 thereabouts, we were not even boarding yet. And, they were just trying to offload some luggages. I had to say goodbye to Nigeria. Immediately I got there, the first thing I had to do was go look for the gate. I mean, I had a connecting flight for that Casablanca, Morocco to Montreal, Canada. Yeah, so I had to look for the gates first so that I don't miss my flight. And the fact that they were not even speaking English at the airport was so devastating. So after doing that, I just had to do some, feeding of highs, and I had to get something to eat because the nonsense I was served on flights, that thing was not food, it was no. So I just had to get something, and before I could even decide to eat this, I didn't understand every other thing that was there. I just did not. And the fact that they didn't speak English was really hard. Even before I could order this, I had to do some pointings and all of that. Then I wanted to pay. I had dollars with me. I didn't have their currency. And it was, I don't know. But I did, and I just had to eat something because I was really famished. And before I left Nigeria, my staff was like, I made it kaiko. Shaking very semo. I think very pound. I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm not eating. She said, Jill. I said, I'm okay. The fact that I was really already emotional. I was anxiety was already coming in. I knew it was going to mess me up. And I didn't want to mess myself. I was like, I wasn't going to eat. At this point, I wished I ate. And I saw a beautiful family. I'm like, oh my God. I know this is invading privacy, but they were too beautiful not to look at. Yeah, it was time. No, it wasn't time. I just had to use my discretion. Immediately I finished eating, I went straight to the gates because I didn't want any story that touches Tabo Fema Wadi Casablanca. They were not speaking English. So whatever they were announcing the English was not Englishing at all. It wasn't English actually. So I just did some feeding of highs, and then I went to sit. It was a 7-hour wait. So I think I spent about 1 hour or two deciding on what to eat and eating, and then I went, that was it over there. So I just sat down there till it was time for the flight. It was tiring, yeah, really tiring, but it was safer than sorry. So all I was doing was following crowd at some point. And then this particular thing, I was noticing a lot of them using it. We need this thing in Nigeria for our kids. Like, I wish I had this with my nephews. Oh my God, those little humans could frustrate me. See another one. Almost all of them had it. They're like, no, you cannot stress me. You always stress me. So we're ready to, get on board. Said I wasn't going to have a voiceover for the food part, but my reaction is just going to tell you what the food was all about. I would not have anything to say right because my words would not be able to explain, qualify, or quantify my reaction. So, but the advice I'm just going to give you is to make sure you go along with it. Now, this particular thing, I give it a benefit of the doubt. I could be really adventurous with food, and I just want to try something new. it was not going at all. I picked it up like 2 or 3 times to try it. It just was not working. Just go with snacks along. Have something in your bag. Have a little bag. I had a cross bag, so I had stuff inside of it. But I just wanted to try it if it was gonna work. It was not working. But this right here, it went all through. The first time I had it, it did eat. But I'm like, let me try it again. Maybe it is what it is. I wish I had a larger quantity of that. If that was the only thing I had on flight, it would have been better compared to all of the things that I had. Case closed. No voiceover. Just enjoy my reaction with this. Feels like the longest journey I've ever had. I was trying to sleep. The sleep was not coming. I just wanted to sleep so that by the time I woke up, we were going to be there already. I couldn't sleep. They kept bringing different things. And all of those different things they were bringing was just not making sense. With 1 cup of water, I got to a point that I had to request from Ogade, please give me more water. And they were not speaking English, even on flights. I'm like, at least, okay, just, can I have water, please? So I requested for water a couple of times. At least that was going to fill me up. I thought I wasn't the only one sleeping. Yes, a whole lot of us, a number of us couldn't sleep. So tracking the flights, trying to see how far we've gone. I made a friend with the little boy beside me. Kept looking out 100 times. It was really long. And alas, yeah. So we did land, and I'm like, oh, at last, thank God. I think it was some 12 hours, if not more than. That's from Casablanca, yeah. And from Nigeria to Casablanca was a whole on its own. I think that was some 4 or 5 hours, thereabout. Then we got transported from the plane to the airport itself. I just had to fast forward that it was really slow. Now, this was giving Motuoyile vibes, like, yeah, if you should come out. I was one of the first 5 people that came out, so my immigration process was actually very smooth. I'm not sure I spent up to 5 minutes. I wasn't asked any unnecessary questions. I wasn't even asked no question. I just had my passport and all of that. And I was given my study permits. But let's go anyway. You guys, I just landed at Montreal, and I went to the immigration now. I'll give you a heads up here, guys.
Remove your mask, we'll take a picture. No other problem.
No, right?
Do you like to review? Okay, you did it online already? Did you do it online?
We're checking, yeah.
Okay.
Hi.